Welcome. This is Income Analysis Summary. My name is Jeffrey Smith. In this video tutorial, I want to show how a real estate guru was analyzing the income and expenses of an apartment building and doing it completely wrong, and I'll show you the right way to do it. In this spreadsheet, under the income and expense section, these are actual numbers from a property that was listed in LoopNet, showing $703,200 gross income, a 5% vacancy rate, operating expense $160,591, and an asking price of $8,200,000. The guru then proceeds to analyze these numbers in this way by starting with an annual interest rate for the debt to purchase the property, 300 months amortization term, that's 25 years, and a loan-to-value of 80%. And then determines what is the annual debt service for this loan-to-value for this asking price. The annual debt service is $507,194, and that produces a debt coverage ratio of 1.001. That is far too low because the lender requires a debt coverage ratio of 1.25. The guru then says this is not a good deal, we have to move on to another apartment building. Well, first, understand this: the asking price is not the wanting price. It's just an asking price. All asking prices have a generous padding in the asking price because they expect to negotiate down. And number two, more important, the asking price is irrelevant. This capitalization rate of 6.19% is how the property is being offered. What you need to do when you analyze numbers, make sure they're not pro forma numbers, make sure they are actual numbers, and then calculate your own derived capitalization rate down here with your debt coverage ratio. In this section, I put in the required debt coverage ratio and the derived capitalization rate, which is simply the required debt coverage ratio times the annual debt constant times the loan-to-value rate. That calculates the required capitalization rate. And then from that cap rate and the net operating income, we calculate the actual derived property value. And from that we can calculate the equity to value, the loan to value, the annual debt service, and the annual cash flow after debt service, and the derived return on equity, which is also called the cash on cash return. As you can see from this example, the actual value of the property depends entirely on the cost and structure of the financing. So when you are analyzing the actual income and expenses of an apartment building, analyze it relative to the cost and structure of financing that is available to you at the time of purchase or at the time of refinance. This has been Income Analysis Summary. My name is Jeffrey Smith, and thank you for your support.